Hey everyone, welcome to today's episode of Exploring the Wisdom of ChatGPT. If you've been following along with our series, you know that I've been using AI to dive into some pretty deep questions and explore how it can help us unlock new ways of thinking about our lives. Today we're tackling something that's on a lot of people's minds. How do we build multiple income streams in 2025? With the world changing so quickly, having just one source of income doesn't cut it anymore. So I thought, why not ask ChatGPT about it and see what AI has to say about how we can create wealth in today's world.
That's a great question. In 2025, having multiple income streams is more important than ever. The world is changing rapidly, and relying on just one source of income, especially from a traditional job, can be risky. Creating multiple streams of income not only helps protect you from unexpected setbacks, but also opens up more opportunities to build wealth. And thanks to technology, it's easier than ever to get started.
Yeah, it really feels like the world's moving faster and faster these days. Everything is becoming more automated, and it feels like jobs and industries are changing overnight. So what's the first thing we need to do to start building multiple income streams? Where do we even begin?
Great question. The first step is to recognize that diversification is key. When you rely on a single income stream, you're putting all your eggs in one basket. But if you can create several income streams, whether it's from your job, investments, freelancing, or digital products, you reduce the risk and increase your chances of financial success. The good news is, there are so many ways to diversify now. You don't need to be an expert or have huge upfront capital to start building wealth.
That's great to hear. So, diversifying is really important. But how does someone actually create different income streams? Do we need to learn a ton of new skills, or can we build on what we already know?
Definitely. You don't need to completely reinvent yourself, but you do need to think about leveraging the skills and resources you already have. If you have a job, that's already one income stream. From there, you can look for opportunities to earn from side hustles. For example, starting an online business, doing freelance work, or investing in stocks or real estate. Technology makes it easier to create income streams by using platforms that already exist.
So if you're working a job, you already have one stream of income, but you can start using things like freelancing or even investing to build more. What kind of freelancing opportunities are there these days?
Freelancing has exploded, especially in 2025. There's demand for just about every skill imaginable, whether it's design, writing, marketing, video editing, or even coaching. There's a platform for you to sell your services. Websites like Upwork, Fiverr, and Freelancer make it super easy to get started. You can work as much or as little as you want, and you can scale it up as you build a reputation and client base.
That sounds like a great way to get started and earn extra money, especially if you have a skill. But if you're trying to make money from freelancing, do you have to be some kind of expert, or can someone start with little experience?
You don't need to be a top expert to start. You just need to be good at something people are willing to pay for. And you can always learn as you go. In fact, many people begin freelancing with basic skills and grow over time. As you gain experience, your rates can go up, and you can choose projects that match your interests and skills. Plus, even as a beginner, you can start with small gigs to build a portfolio and get feedback from clients.
Okay, so freelancing isn't just for experts, it's for anyone who can offer value. And you don't have to be perfect right away. But what about passive income? I've heard a lot of talk about creating income that you don't have to actively work on all the time. How does that work?
Passive income is money you earn even when you're not actively working for it. It's about creating something, like an online course, a YouTube channel, or even digital products that can generate revenue long after you've put in the work. For example, you create a YouTube video today, and as long as people keep watching, you keep earning money from ads. It's all about creating systems that can work for you while you focus on other things.
Now that sounds like the dream. Create something once and let it keep working for you. But realistically, how long does it take to start seeing passive income from something like a YouTube channel?
Building passive income takes time, especially when you're just starting. For a YouTube channel, you need to create high-quality content that attracts views. Once you get the ball rolling and your videos start generating views, you can begin earning money through ads, but it may take several months or even longer before you see significant passive income. The key is consistency and adding value to your audience.
Got it. So it's not a get-rich-quick thing, but it can be an amazing way to earn once you've built up your content. And in the meantime, we can focus on active income streams like freelancing and side hustles. So, ChatGPT, what would you say is the most important thing someone should do if they want to build multiple income streams in 2025?
The most important thing is to start now. The sooner you start diversifying your income streams, the better. Begin by leveraging what you already know or learning new skills that can help you generate income. And always remember, it's not about getting rich quickly. It's about setting up systems that will continue to work for you in the long run. Building wealth is a marathon, not a sprint.
All right, so we've talked about building multiple income streams and even touched on passive income. But there's one thing I'm really curious about: investing. How can someone start investing, especially when they're just getting started and maybe don't have a ton of money?
Great question. You don't need a lot of money to start investing. In fact, starting small is one of the best ways to get your feet wet. Today, there are many platforms that allow you to start investing with very little. Warren Buffett, arguably world's most famous and successful investor, emphasizes that investing even small amounts early can grow into a fortune over time, thanks to compound interest. The key is to start early, even if you can only contribute a small amount, because time and compounding interest work in your favor.
Wait, compounding interest? What exactly is that, and how does it work?
Compounding interest is the process where the interest you earn on your investment begins to earn interest itself. So, the longer your money is invested, the more it grows. For example, if you earn 5% interest on your $100 investment, you now have $105. Next year, you'll earn 5% on that $105, not just the original $100. Over time, this effect can lead to significant growth in your investments.
Ah, that makes sense. So the earlier you start, the more you'll benefit from it. But what kinds of things should someone consider when it comes to choosing investments?
Great question. There's no one-size-fits-all answer, but it's important to consider your risk tolerance, your time horizon, and what you're aiming for with your investments. Stocks can offer high returns, but they come with higher risk. If you want more stability, bonds or index funds might be a better option. Real estate is another great investment that can generate passive income and appreciate over time, but it usually requires a larger initial investment.
Okay, so it's all about balancing risk and reward. If I'm just starting out, would it be smarter to go for something like index funds or a mix of investments rather than going straight for individual stocks?
Exactly. If you're just getting started, index funds are a great choice. They allow you to invest in a broad range of companies, which spreads out your risk. Instead of putting all your money into one company's stock, you're investing in an entire sector or market. Imagine if you could own a tiny piece of the biggest and best companies in the world: Apple, Microsoft, Amazon, and hundreds more, without having to pick stocks, stress over market crashes, or become a financial expert. That's exactly what an index fund like the S&P 500 does for you. Instead of gambling on a single company, you're automatically investing in the top 500 companies in the US, meaning your money grows with the powerhouses of the economy. Plus, over the long run, the S&P 500 has historically delivered solid returns, beating most professional stock pickers. Even Warren Buffett, one of the richest investors ever, recommends index funds for most people because they're low cost, low stress, and let you build wealth effortlessly over time. Just invest, let compound growth work its magic, and watch your money multiply.
Okay, I think I get it now. Index funds are like buying a little bit of a bunch of companies instead of putting all your money into one. But let's say someone doesn't want to deal with stocks or mutual funds. Are there any other ways to invest, especially if you don't have a ton of capital?
Definitely. One of the most exciting ways to invest with lower capital is through peer-to-peer lending or crowdfunding platforms. These let you invest in projects or loans with small amounts of money. For example, certain platforms allow you to start investing in real estate or personal loans with as little as $500 or $1,000. These types of platforms democratize investing and allow people with less capital to participate in opportunities that were traditionally reserved for the wealthy.
That's super interesting. Peer-to-peer lending sounds like a cool way to get into real estate or other investments, even if you're starting small. What about things like cryptocurrency? Is that still a good option for someone looking to build wealth in 2025?
Cryptocurrency is still a valid investment option, but it's definitely more volatile and risky compared to traditional investments. It's also not really an income stream. It doesn't pay interest or dividends like most investments would. This is more of a gamble, like buying euros for your dollars, hoping that the euros will become worth more than the dollars you bought them for. However, for people who have a higher risk tolerance and are interested in diversifying, Bitcoin and Ethereum remain popular choices. There are also newer cryptocurrencies and blockchain projects that could offer high rewards, but they come with their own set of risks. If you're considering crypto, it's essential to do your research and only invest what you can afford to lose.
Got it. So, crypto can be profitable, but you have to be careful, and you shouldn't bet everything on it. And if someone's just starting to build wealth, focusing on safer options like index funds or real estate might be a better place to start, right?
Exactly. It's always best to start with safer, more stable investments, and then diversify into higher risk options like cryptocurrency once you've built a solid foundation. That way, you're spreading your risk across different types of investments and creating a more balanced portfolio.
That makes sense. So, let's say someone is already investing, but they still want to build more income streams. What are some side hustles or online businesses that people can start in 2025 to create additional wealth?
There are tons of options. With the rise of the gig economy and digital tools, people can start online businesses with minimal investment. For example, you could start an e-commerce store on platforms like Shopify or Etsy, where you sell products or handmade goods, or you could create digital products like ebooks, online courses, or stock photography that can be sold on platforms like Udemy, Teachable, or Shutterstock.
Okay, so it's all about leveraging what's already available online. Whether it's selling a physical product or creating something digital, there's a ton of opportunity. But what about things like affiliate marketing or online content creation? Are those still good options for making money in 2025?
Absolutely. Affiliate marketing is still one of the most popular ways to make money online. By promoting other companies' products, you can earn commissions on sales that come from your links. You don't need to create your own product, just find products that align with your audience and promote them on your blog, YouTube channel, or social media. As for content creation, platforms like YouTube, TikTok, and Instagram are still fantastic ways to earn money through ads, sponsorships, and brand deals.
Wow, there really are so many ways to get started. Whether you want to sell products, create content, or get into affiliate marketing, it feels like 2025 is really the year for anyone to get into building wealth. All right, we've covered a lot today, but before we wrap up, what's the key takeaway for anyone watching this and looking to build multiple income streams?
The key takeaway is simple. Start now, diversify, and be consistent. In 2025, there are more opportunities than ever before to create wealth, even with small starting investments. Whether it's through freelancing, investing, or building your own business, the most important thing is to take action. Don't wait for the perfect moment. Just start small, stay consistent, and keep learning as you go.
So ChatGPT, we've talked about investing, freelancing, creating digital products, and all kinds of ways to build multiple income streams. But now, I think a lot of people are wondering, how do I actually get started? What are some concrete steps they can take today to begin creating these income streams?
Great question. The first thing anyone should do is to set clear financial goals. Whether your goal is to make an extra $500 a month or eventually replace your full-time job income, it's important to know what you're working towards. Once you've got that clarity, break it down into smaller, achievable steps. Make your goals realistic. For example, if you want to start investing, open a brokerage account and start with small, regular contributions. Decide to invest a certain amount every month and stick to it regardless of whether the market is going up or down. If you want to freelance, identify the skills you have, create a portfolio, and sign up for a platform like Upwork or Fiverr. You can even ask ChatGPT to help you set up a more specific plan and make an estimation of what you can expect to earn. Remember, ChatGPT, can go deeper into any of these topics we're discussing. Just ask me.
Yeah, that makes sense, and I know, I ask ChatGPT about everything nowadays. Okay, so getting clear on your goals is key. But let's say someone wants to get into passive income, something like creating a YouTube channel or selling digital products. What's the first step they should take to make that a reality?
The first step is to choose your niche, something you're passionate about and that people are interested in. For a YouTube channel, this could be anything from personal finance to tech reviews to fitness. The next step is to start creating content consistently. Whether it's a video blog post or digital product, make sure it's something that provides value to your audience. Over time, as you create more content and attract viewers, you can start monetizing through ads, sponsorships, and product sales.
Right, so it's all about creating value for others, but let's face it, getting noticed is tough in 2025, with so many people creating content. How can someone stand out and grow their audience?
Great point. Standing out takes time, but there are a few ways to help speed up the process. First, focus on creating high-quality content that answers questions or solves problems your audience has. Consistency is key. Posting regularly builds momentum. Engage with your audience, reply to comments, and ask for feedback to improve. Finally, make sure to leverage social media platforms to promote your content. Cross-promoting on platforms like Instagram, Twitter, or TikTok can help you reach a larger audience.
Got it. High quality, consistent content and social media promotion. But ChatGPT, I'm wondering, how do you manage to balance multiple income streams? For someone who's just getting started, it seems like it could get overwhelming.
Balancing multiple streams of income can be challenging, but it's definitely doable. The key is time management. Start by prioritizing your efforts. Focus on 1 or 2 income streams at first, and make sure they're bringing in revenue before you move on to the next one. Use tools like Google Calendar or Trello to organize tasks and set clear deadlines. It also helps to batch your work. Do similar tasks in one go to stay efficient. And remember, it's okay to start small and scale gradually as you gain confidence and experience.
That's super helpful. Time management and staying focused on the most important streams first. So, let's say someone is just starting out and they don't have much capital. What's the best way for them to start building wealth in 2025?
The best way to start is by focusing on low-cost or no-cost options. For example, freelancing doesn't require much upfront capital, and you can start right away. You could also create digital products like ebooks or online courses, because these can be created with minimal costs and sold online for years. If you're interested in investing, start with small amounts using platforms that don't require a large initial deposit. The key is to take action. Don't wait for the perfect moment or for more money to fall into your lap.
Action is the key, huh? Even if you don't have a lot to start with, just taking the first step will move you forward. And as you build experience and confidence, the opportunities will grow.
Exactly. The opportunities to build wealth in 2025 are greater than ever. The key is to start small, stay consistent, and continuously educate yourself. The more you learn about different ways to make money and invest wisely, the more opportunities will open up for you.
Wow, there's so much potential right now. It's exciting to think about all the ways we can create income streams today. So, if there's one final piece of advice you'd give to someone who wants to get started on their journey to financial freedom, what would it be?
My final piece of advice is, don't wait for the perfect moment. There's no time like the present. The sooner you start, the sooner you can build momentum. Focus on taking small steps, learning as you go, and staying persistent. The path to financial freedom isn't linear. It's full of ups and downs, but with consistent effort, you'll start seeing results.
That's powerful. Small steps, consistency, and persistence. That's the real secret to building wealth in 2025 and beyond. I think this conversation has given us a lot to think about.
You're welcome. It's been a pleasure discussing this with you. Good luck on your journey, and remember to keep learning and adapting.
All right, everyone, what an incredible invention is AI. I hope you found this episode helpful and that it's given you some ideas or inspiration. If you've got questions or want to dive deeper into anything we talked about, drop a comment below. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more wisdom from ChatGPT. We have some mind-blowing conversations coming up. I'll see you in the next episode. Take care and keep